Balls. Welcome to another episode of the Random Rolls podcast, where a filthy crew of animals get together to try and play tabletop role-playing games together. I hit my mic. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. I'm so excited to fucking play this game again. It's been so long. Ah! I just came on my keyboard. It's all sticky now.
Take it to the Genius Bar.
Topical.
You could use it as some topical if you'd like.
Hey.
Every now and then,
Pass.
we'll do. That's a hard pass as well.
No, it's a flaccid pass from me.
Yep. Where am I going? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Yeah, we're playing the Age of Worms adventure path from the year 2005. So many years ago. Converted into the Pathfinder 2nd Edition rule set by some wonderful people on a Discord server that is called A Series of Dice-Based Events. Yeah. We're doing that. It's fun. This is our ninth session. And if you don't know us now, go back and get to know us, because we like to talk
again.
About what? Again, what?
It's important to start stories at the beginning.
Yes. Start them at the beginning. Not
episode 7.
8 or 9.
Not 9.
Weirdos.
Not German no. But towards the beginning, at least. 1 or 2 is a great start.
Even session 0. We kind of have a session 0. But you should
But
start
do we have a session German? Yes. And if not, I think that's really a niche that needs to be filled.
Welcome to episode Yeah.
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 Is it ya or da?
Da? Yeah?
Yeah. J-A. Yeah.
Yeah, Da is Russian.
Yeah.
The.
Let's just go around the table and introduce ourselves.
Hi, guys. I'm Brian. I play Rognag. He's a cool guy. He's a half-orc fighter sorcerer. He loves to lift things and put them down in other places. And a fun fact about Rognag that I totally wrote by myself and not with the aid of a chat AI system that may or may not be famous and or still active at the time of release of this recording. A fun fact about Rognag: despite his rough and tough exterior, he secretly loves to sing ballads and lullabies in his free time. However, he's embarrassed about his singing and only does it when he's sure no one else is around to hear him.
That's kind of awesome.
What prompt did you maybe not use?
If I were to hypothetically have used an AI writing system, I may or may not have prompted it to say, "You are a half-orc fighter sorcerer named Rognag. Please tell me a fun fact."
Okay. Because my results may or may not have been absolute trash, so I'm curious. I'll jump in then. Are you all finished, or?
If you haven't seen it, go see Everything Everywhere All at Once. Wherever you can.
Yeah, let's plug other shows and movies. Let's do that. I do want to watch that.
Okay. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. If you haven't seen this movie.
I haven't seen that either.
Seen that movie Fight Club? I heard it's great.
Dude, okay. True story, I was about to watch the movie for the first time, and then somebody spoiled it, like, as we were pressing play on it. And I was like,
God damn it.
well, now we're not going to watch this movie.
Did you immediately stab them in the neck?
Oh,
Granted, I was
sucks.
far too old to have never seen Fight Club, and still haven't.
You chop him in the dick?
Nah, I kind of just flipped him off and was like, dude, whatever. Anyway.
It should be like a crime, like a persecutable crime.
Try him in a court of Fight Club. My name is Dylan, and I am playing Kilder Wren, the half-elf ranger cleric. Excuse me, I was going to say paladin. I don't know why. We haven't played in so long that it slipped my mind. He is ranger half-elf cleric of Erastil. A fun fact about him that I did not get off of any other thing because I don't know how to use it, apparently. I don't know. I'm drawn to say something about his teeth for whatever reason. I don't know what that says subconsciously about me and my life right now, according to Freud. He, as a young kid, all of these things that I've come up with so far, I feel like have all been like weird insecurities from his childhood. Like he used to have a lisp. His friend Bisquick. So we're just gonna keep that theme, I guess, forever for these fun facts. So when he was young,
quote unquote, his traumatic childhood. Go on.
Oh no trauma. It's just that's where everything was bad and everything got fixed.
Gotcha.
He had really bad teeth, and his elven mother was able to afford to have a wizard straighten them all, and now they're almost too good. And he's self-conscious about it, and sometimes he catches people staring at his teeth, which does make him uncomfortable, and then he just kind of like goes pursed lips and doesn't let people look at his teeth. So don't, as this group of friends, you probably all know not to stare at his teeth too long, or he'll get a little goofy about it. But I guess that's his fun fact. I'm gonna go figure out how ChatGPT works now.
Hypothetically works.
Hypothetically.
This is Randy. I am playing Cosimo, the Rogue Ranger, and a slick guy, both in appearance and in his actions as a slick-moving guy. Fun fact: his Badger Festus is more of a support animal than for combat purposes. He just likes to have a little friend, keep him grounded.
That'll explain his vest.
Hey, you don't like his vest? His vest is awesome.
No. I like it. It's very well made.
Thank you. And that's Cosimo.
I'm Jason. I am playing the witch summoner known as Mr. Willowsby. And a fun fact about him is that there are no fun facts about Mr. Willowsby. Every fact about him is mired in tragedy and despair.
Go on.
Ooh.
Sad.
Right?
It's kind of fun. And
Hit us with a despair fact.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want me to go on, fine, fuck you. Right, one time when Mr. Willowsby was a child, he really wanted a dog, and he said to his father, Papa, can I please have a doggy? And his papa says, No, Mr. Willowsby! Because even as a child, that's how he was referred to. He says, No, Mr. Willowsby, you cannot have a dog! And the young Mr. Willowsby is like, But Papa, I've been ever so good. Can I please have a little doggy of my own? Young Janie down the street has a dog, and even Master Bartlesby has one. Why can't I have a dog, Papa? And his papa straightened up to his full 6.5 feet and looked at Mr. Willowsby and said, Because I don't want you to have one, and that should be enough. And then, bam! A slap rang across the valley as Mr. Willowsby's head was thrown to the left. There was this huge reverberating noise. But did it cause Mr. Willowsby's mother to stare? No. Mr. Willowsby's mother knew that she should never get involved when Mr. Willowsby Sr. got in one of his disciplining moods, lest he turn his anger on her. There you go, some ad-lib fucking trauma about
There you go.
That was
Applause.
fun.
That was a lot of.
That was the finest AI written thing I've ever heard.
There's a lot of fun facts in there, actually.
Yeah.
Juicy facts.
Cool. Oh, and I'm Robert, your death-dealing dungeon master. Don't forget to go to DiceyLegion.com and use our coupon code DeathDreams to get 10% off your purchase in checkout. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Goodness gracious.
What the fuck accent was that?
I don't know.
It was like a nasally. I don't know what it was. It sounded like he had a cold.
DiceLegion.com. Death Dreams is the coupon code. 10% off your entire purchase, and you can use that as much as you'd like. I think it's nasally because I'm actually kind of nasally.
Oh no.
Little phlegmy.
Dude, don't get me sick.
Did you do all that coke?
No, not all of it. I mean, there's still
Oh, okay.
half a kilo behind
Look,
me.
that's probably why. You need to finish your stuff, dude.
It is mine, so.
Doctor's orders. Dr. Rock says, yeah.
Alright, let's do a little bit of a recap. You guys made your way through the Whispering Cairn. Got to the end of it, and found a little turntable with a sarcophagus on top that had a bas relief of an ancient, strange humanoid creature on it. By turning it into either of the seven colored chambers, it seemed to have an effect. You pointed it to the room or the hallway where it had the yellow lantern, and there was a rumbling. An elevator popped up. You all jumped in one by one, made your way down some unknown amount of feet deep into the ground, to find yourselves faced off with a room with a stone block that literally blocked your way to proceeding further into a chamber to the south. There's a little bit of a gap between the top of the block and the ceiling. Kay was able to see that beyond the block was a hallway where there were 6 alcoves, 3 on either side, each holding a statue of some kind. The walls of the room that held the block had several more bas reliefs of very similar looking humanoid creatures. Bald, androgynous, hairless, but all robed and seemingly in poses of reverence towards whoever was in the room. You all attempted to move the block, and after some struggling, you were able to move it aside a little bit. And Kay made it down, made his way down the hallway as the block was moved further aside for the rest of the party to follow after. But as the block came to a stop, it released some pressure off of a plate that it was sitting on, releasing gas, a poisonous gas into the chamber. The effects were felt by No Name, Mr. Willowsby's Eidolon, and is it Rognag?
He was affected by it, but I think he is now. Or no, he didn't purge it from his system. He just kind of outlasted.
Yes.
Barely.
Yep. That's right. So, after feeling some of the effects of that poisonous gas, you guys made your way down and into the hallway where Kay was already several feet ahead. As Kay had made his way towards the end of the hallway, he was accosted by this strange creature, barely hidden or barely visible behind the shoulders of one of the statues at the far end of this hallway in the alcove. There's 2 floating eyeballs that were connected by a string of meat. They floated behind the statue's head and let loose magical rays from each of the eyes, one of which set Kay into a deep slumber. A brief battle ensued between that creature and the rest of the party. In turn, it had put, I think, Cosimo to sleep? I can't remember.
No, I think Cosmo was one of the few.
Oh yeah, because he
Cosmo
stayed all the way in
and
the back.
No, he fell
Mr.
asleep
Willowsby.
once, but then No Name woke him up.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. So Mr. Willoughby, the only one that
Yeah.
didn't fall asleep?
Yeah, I was the only one who didn't fall asleep, but I got hit with the poison, but I did not fall asleep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, with the strange connection between the Eidolon No Name and Mr. Willowsby, he was able to feel the effects of that poisonous gas as well. But as the battle continued between this strange, tiny creature. Mr. Willowsby was able to wake everybody up, and you all dispatched of the creature after a harrowing battle. You all made your way down the tunnel after healing and letting the poisonous gas, the effects of the poisonous gas run through your system, to find it opened up to either the east or the west. Cosimo decided to move up ahead towards the eastern portion of this hallway, while Rognag and Kay began to approach the western part of this hallway. Cosimo found a large room and this strange slab resting against the eastern part of this large column that kind of sits at the center of this hallway here. While Rognag and Kay can see this strange brown detritus laid about, spreading across the floor further to the east. Let's read that flavor text again for Cosmo for this room. And behind Rognag and Kay, still in the hallway, it's Mr. Willowsby, followed shortly after by No Name. So, Cosmo, as you're looking into that room, this wide chamber must once have been the living quarters of an important figure. A large stone slab suggests that the shape of the bed rests against the eastern wall, under a huge bas-relief of a robust, long-nosed, bald humanoid figure with outstretched hands. The figure wears a lovingly sculpted wind-tossed robe that gives him the appearance of a triumphant god. A glyph that looks like a stylized arrow marks an amulet worn around the figure's neck. Wardrobes and dressers seemingly carved from the stone walls look to have been ransacked a long time ago. But what you had found more interesting was what looked like, what did I say, a boot? Or a pair of boots underneath this strange slab in what you recognize now as an alcove, just to the west of you, in between this large room and the hallway on this column. I think you were approaching it, right?
There's a pair of boots sitting there? Is that what you said?
Yes.
What's Canadian footwear doing around here?
I'm gonna go look at the boots, I guess. Pick them up.
Looks like they are stuck underneath this slab.
They're like real boots, right? What are they made out of?
It looks like leather, maybe? You'd have to get closer to inspect.
How tall is the slab? How high off the ground?
It goes all the way up to the ceiling.
Oh, shit. Okay. I was gonna say, because the fog of war does not let me see the top of this slab, so that sounds like it should be the case then.
You're free to move about.
Oh, I didn't know. The pilot had taken off the seatbelt light.
Bing, bing.
Yeah, someone left their shoes down here. Wonder if they're my size.
Well, why don't you try them on?
Yeah, I want to go inspect the boots, see if I can try them on.
Yeah, it looks like it's stuck underneath the slab.
Is there still feet in them?
Certainly smells like feet down here.
Yeah, it does look like it. Yep, it looks exactly like that scene from The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, did the boots start to curl up? Oh no, gross.
Oh, I see. They're sticking out as if it was a person crushed with their legs sticking out. I see what you're saying.
Yes, exactly. Sorry.
I thought you
No.
meant like he left his shoes under his bed or something. I was like, ooh, it's free shoes.
And are the boots themselves partially underneath the slab? Or is it just like...
They are, yeah.
Okay. So, not exactly like the Wizard of Oz.
So it means that slab goes up and down then, right? If it came down on top of them,
Well,
must be a way to raise it.
It's certainly with down. I don't know about the up, but I could try to lift it.
You know what they say, what comes down probably came from up. You know, typical phrase. I'm sure you've all heard it.
Yes, many times.
Can Kay do like a thievery check to see if he can see the remnants of a trap or something that would trigger this falling down? He's gonna actually ask Cosimo to do that because he doesn't have any training in thievery. So he says, this might be a trap that fell down on him. There might be some remnants we can detect. Fortunately, my untrained eye is quite untrained, as it were.
You know, you're a smart guy, Kay. That's a great idea. And yeah, Cosimo's gonna carefully look around, see if he can find the trigger for this seeming trap.
Would that be a thievery or would that be perception?
Whatever I gotta do to see what makes this thing do what it did, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I think you're right in that. Do a perception check.
Oh, in that case, I would like to as well.
Okay.
If you're cool with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
That is a natural 20.
Ooh.
Hey.
Boom!
I will hold my roll.
Okay.
Plus 7, so 27.
I will not hold my applause.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So with the natural 20, you're kind of inspecting the slab itself. Like there's a little bit of room on either side of it in this weird niche on the eastern facing part of this column, and you're rubbing your hands along the sides of the niche, and you kind of stick your head against it and look up, and you don't really see anything, but you figure that there has to be some kind of mechanism to reset it, and your hand kind of runs along the eastern facing part here towards the north, and you feel it looks like there's a hidden catch, like a small stone palm-sized lever that you can kind of lift up and push to the side.
Yeah, just push him to the side.
I think I found something here, guys. Maybe you want to step back a bit in case there's a second trap about to spring here.
Oh, yes, good call.
I don't want anyone else to lose their shoes tonight.
I go back to the poison room.
So yeah, I'll
just head up.
I move south of the area. That's what it's done in.
Okay.
yeah, once everyone's clear, I'll that lever going.
Okay. With a little bit of pressure, you flip the catch, and after a couple of seconds, you all hear a rumbling, and then you see this stone slab begin to slowly move upwards, and then the sound of bones and muck kind of slurps away and off of this corpse at the bottom of the slab.
Can we tell what it was before it died?
Is it just bones or?
Alive.
Not. It's very hard to tell. It looks like it may have been human. Whatever bones are there, it's all crushed. The meat is it's just completely disintegrated at this point and turned into next to nothingness. It's just mashed
Gotcha.
against the stone floor. However, there are a couple of things that seem to be left on this corpse.
Is it the boots?
The boots are still intact.
Nothing else?
And
They're hard 1+1 boots.
it looks like
They're
there's
both left-sided. Oh no.
very shiny chainmail that looks unscathed from the slab's ascent from the heavens.
Very nice. As Rognag starts walking over to them, he's going to look at Cosmo and be like, "What do you think set the trap off?"
Yeah, that's
As he's about to step into the alcove.
that's what I was about to clarify if my perception check told me anything about how the trap triggered.
Is another pressure plate.
So many pressure plates in this one.
Is it the one? I'm assuming it's the one that the guy was on when he was crushed to death.
Could be. It's hard to see underneath it. Take another.
Just grab him by the boots. Grab his legs and let's just pull him off the plate.
I feel like that would just rip leg off because he's not attached to anything.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, anything past like its ankles are nothing. Like it's just
Fair.
completely disintegrating.
I'm not actually in the cave, so, or alcove there. Tell you what, then perhaps we just be quick about this thing, and he is going to grab the pickaxe he pulled from our new house. Yeah, his pick.
Okay.
And he's going to use it to like hook the chainmail and like pull it towards him really quickly.
All right. You do so.
All right.
While that's
Excellent.
going on, Kay would like to
Excellent.
just do a medicine check to see how old the bones are.
Yeah, go for it.
18 total.
18 is not enough to tell. You have,
Damn.
you think it could be anywhere from the last 5 to 50 years.
Well, yeah. Not knowing a distinct answer, he won't talk about it.
Does the structure or the skeletal structure look like it was a tall person?
Not tall anymore.
How tall was he?
Definitely much shorter. Yes.
It's very hard to tell.
Gotcha. I wonder if this was the last denizen of the house we took over.
As
Just put your foot next to the shoe. See the shoe size.
actually, as you took the pickaxe and kind of drug the chainmail towards you,
Quickly. Yes. Stay quickly.
it revealed that underneath it there was a leather sack, and like you're dragging a carpet over something, the sack kind of rolls over and crumbles away, revealing some other items.
Oh.
It looks like there's 6 marble statuettes,
Oh.
and that small leather sack that kind of just crumbles away. Tumbling out from underneath the chainmail, you also find a wand, a set of goggles, and a small, very thin hard leather case,
Nice.
like a scroll case.
Nice. Carefully, with the axe, with the pick, he's gonna try and scoop all that stuff towards us as quickly as possible as well.
Okay.
Yeah, we could prestidigitate that shit too, I think.
Yeah, I've got Mage Hand. I can.
Mage hand.
I'll
that's-
just walk
good.
over this. Let me help. Let me help, and I will use Mage Hand's 5 pound pulling to get it over to me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, light bulk or less. I can lift it 1 foot off the ground with prestidigitation. I thought you could.
Yeah,
To say. I knew Mage Hand's better for
is just
sure.
not. Yeah, Mage hand's not quick though. Is the thing. Just in case this was like, oh, if you lift this stuff off of a pressure plate that might be underneath it all,
Indiana Jones
that
style.
that slab might just come crushing down.
Just smash all of our treasure to bits right before our eyes.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I think we'll all just chip in to get the
Let's do it.
the goodies.
All right. As you mage hand, prestidigitate, and or utilize the pickaxe quickly, some of the statuettes actually crumble away, leaving you with 3. You might be able to. So there's 3 that remain in good condition, and then there's 3 others that kind of fall apart as soon as anything kind of rustles them about. But you think they still might be worth something.
Shitty craftsmanship.
They're about the size, like palm-sized statuette.
What are they statuettes of?
Palms.
The ones that haven't broken, you're able to tell that it looks like there's like a small grand palace, a slim spire, and a grand stadium.
Okay, these are junk. Rognag's going to throw them on the ground and step on them hard.
Okay, they're all broken.
No.
Well, glad I wrote that on the loot sheet. I will
Yep,
erase
yep,
them.
Maybe there's like bags of cocaine in them or something.
Oh yeah, or there's
Yeah, they're hollowed out.
it's
Yeah, that's why they're crumbled.
Maltese Falcon style. Yeah.
Did you really
So they're all
smash them?
crumbly.
No,
Oh,
God
okay.
no.
Okay,
Come
sorry.
on.
Sorry. You never know. I've definitely like broken items in games before, thinking that it would help.
Sometimes it does.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it does.
Um,
Da-na-na-na.
Cool.
all right, we got the statuettes.
You guys want to spend an hour trying to figure out what all this
What
is?
else do we got? Do we need to identify them?
A wand. There's probably
Yeah, I'll try and identify that
I
wand.
need to identify the wand.
Go ahead and roll.
What kind of roll would that be?
I'll take an Arcana.
You also have to have like spells.
You detect magic would work.
Read aura, I believe.
Oh, is it read aura?
Yeah, I think so.
I have read aura. I don't have detect magic.
I have detect magic, if that helps.
I think detect aura or magic is enough for you to be able to determine magical properties. Yep, Arcana's the one. You're able to determine that with your detect aura, or if Kay's able to tell you that it with his detect magic. Either way, but it will take you 10 minutes to spend the time to identify the magic within this wand. So, does somebody else want to try to identify anything else in that 10 minutes, or do anything else during this 10 minutes of kind of
yeah.
downtime?
So any of us that has training in any of those skills can attempt it.
Yeah.
Regardless of what it is.
Mhm.
I could do some occultism. I would like to do religion on those statuettes.
Okay.
I don't, just to see, or society maybe. Society, that might be more helpful than.
That one is actually not listed. Arcana, religion, occultism, and nature.
I'm talking about the statuettes.
Oh, for like historical
just
referencing.
like figuring out what that
Yeah.
might be. Yeah,
Gotcha. Like what Coliseum is this?
yeah. What spire might
Yeah.
this be?
Yep.
Not super well versed in it, but I'll do that while this is going on.
Sure.
That's a society roll of a 21. That's a 17 on the die. It's not bad.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
I'll try to aid someone in an Arcana check to identify something. I'm not very strong in that knowledge, but I am trained in it.
All right. So that'll just be a
Nope, I failed to
flat check. Yep. Okay.
aid someone.
Okay.
DC is 20 to aid. I know that much.
Cosimo, everybody's kind of hunkering down and looking at these new items for the next 10 minutes. What would
I
you be
think
doing?
this one might be a big scratcher.
It's a sounding rod.
I'll just be kind of in the background, petting Festus.
Okay.
Yeah, he has no knowledge of Arcana whatsoever, so he's not super interested. He's just trying to stay chill in this danky crypt.
Kay, you got a 21 for your society?
Correct. Probably not. No.
Yeah, you are unfamiliar with what these statuettes are supposed to represent. The architecture is very alien to you. For either the Colosseum, the spire, or the palace. They are unlike any structures or architecture that you've read about or had come across or heard about in any stories. You're unsure. But they look majestic, at the very least.
Mesmerizing.
There's a lot of like flowing flags and drapery, and there's a lot of like wooden posts that have like flags or large swaths of cloth kind of flowing in between each post and draped down across the walls. The spire is this large kind of uneven, tall, I don't want to say worm-like, but it kind of reminds you of almost a worm, but on every window there's long tabards that are kind of flowing with this imaginary wind. And on the palace, it looks very tall and spire-like. Same kind of... they all have the same kind of motif with all these large fabrics kind of flowing.
Yeah, I'm gonna break them. No, I'm just kidding.
Take them off the loot sheet.
No, that's,
See what
that's
I'm talking
cool.
about?
Yeah,
It's a lot more fun that way.
it's like this is cool, but like we're just I just think that it's I don't think we're good enough to know what this means.
You do
Specialized
think
enough.
with that check that they're probably worth 100 silver pieces each,
That's not bad.
Hey,
and the broken
that's not
ones
bad.
might be worth 50 with that check.
Who we have to travel to for days and days. No.
Side quest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. There's nothing else I could do with it, like occultism or religion or anything after knowing everything I know from society, right?
Right.
Got it.
All right, and Mr. Willowsby, you got a 15
That's correct.
for the wand. 15 is just enough. This is a magical wand of unseen servant.
You say unseen servant?
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
So wands work very different compared to Pathfinder 1e. So in 2nd edition, it takes an action to cast the spell from it, and you can only use the wand once per day. But you cast it at the indicated level, which is level 3. So this is a level 3 unseen servant. Alright, and that's what you guys spend your 10 minutes doing.
Did you identify your magic stick over there, Willowsby?
I did. It's a wand of unseen servant. It's a little like mage hand, but ever so more useful.
Servant? Like a butler or something?
Somewhat like a butler, yes. We can have it do mundane tasks. It can carry things for us, hold open doors. Like a little dwarven butler you can't see and can't talk back. So that's always good.
Well, they say the best servants are unseen, I guess.
That is what
Always
they
in the
say.
background doing their thing.
Indeed.
Why don't you have your servant make me a drink over there, Willowsby? I'm a little thirsty.
Well, I definitely could.
There's no alcohol down here.
There's got to be something fermenting down here. It smells like fucking asshole.
It really does, doesn't it?
I wouldn't know. I've never put my face in asshole before.
It's you're really missing out there, friend.
If it smelled like this, then no.
Failed to mention this in the niche over here
Niche.
where the slab was seated on top of that body. It looked like there was a smaller kind of inset shelving area where there had been some tools hanging, and it looks like one of the tools had been crushed under the slab next to the body, but there's still some remaining tools. They look like miscellaneous hand tools. Some of them look like working stone, and
Is anybody interested in stonemason's tools?
No.
That's a bit outside of my skill set.
Let's see 'em. Do they look like they're quality enough we might be able to sell them in town or something? Or should we just leave them hanging around?
Well,
Are they magical?
everything's sellable to the right buyer. I just, why are there stonemason tools so far?
Someone had to make these slabs that kill people.
Maybe the guy who got killed was the one who made the trap, you know? The little whoopsie daisies, perhaps. He's like, oh, I just finished up the trap, everything looks good, and we set aside my stonemason's tools. Ah!
Cosimo, you have a way with words.
Thank you, Willowsby.
Of course.
Could anyone maybe take a look at the special armor that survived the crushing of the stone? I wonder if this might be magical.
Yeah, I'll detect magic on it.
It's not magical.
Wah, 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 wah. This is just some mundane chainmail. Is it chainmail?
Yes.
It's I don't detect any magic coming off this Rognag.
Alright, he throws it on the ground and steps on it. Breaking it is. No,
Yeah, it didn't break under that giant stone slab, but your foot, it breaks it.
There's a good point, though. It's fine craftsmanship to withstand the 2-ton slab
very true.
for 5 to 50 years.
Right? Well, if nobody wants this, we could try and sell this along with everything else.
This is good sturdy chainmail.
Chain shirt?
Chainmail.
Ooh.
Can you wear it? Do you want to wear this?
Me? No, I'd fall over wearing that. It would make my ability to do other things that are quite important to me unavailable. Because there's a dex cap of +1.
Yeah. What is the AC on that?
+4. -2 check penalty, -5 foot speed penalty. 16 strength also.
Yep. I mean, I could wear it, but it's the exact same stats as the breastplate I'm wearing.
Well, we'll take it back to town.
Yeah, you can definitely get some money for that.
Yeah, it's worth something again to the right buyer.
Impervious to stone crushing.
Exactly right.
So
you
we
still
sell
die. You might still die if a stone crushes you.
We kind of gloss over this part, yes.
The
okay?
chainmail will survive.
If you just want your armor to survive and, your own safety set aside, this is the perfect chainmail for you.
Perfect heirloom
You
chainmail.
two have never sold things in shops before, I can tell.
You leave it to your son when you get crushed. It appears that we looked at everything we found, right? We didn't miss anything.
Yeah, that's everything that you've seen so far. Yep.
Got it. It appears there's another little alcove room off here to the northeast of K, where he's standing. Can
here?
he? Yeah, take a look in that room. Is there anything else in here? Or?
Yeah, that's it. Looks like a living quarters of some kind, with just one stone slab that you imagine had been used as a bed, and it just rests against this eastern wall. And that has the large, bald humanoid figure kind of carved into the walls above the bed with outstretched hands, and there's furniture carved out of the stone walls also.
I'm imagining those guys in the forest jungle that dig out homesteads.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. On YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Have
know.
you not seen those?
No.
Are they like survivalists?
No. I'll find an example. Jason apparently knows what I'm talking about.
As he's looking for that example,
Can I detect magic in there too, or is it?
it looks like this room had been picked completely clean by previous looters.
Bastards.
Maybe even the one that was crushed under the slab.
Oh.
Who knows?
Maybe he had the statuettes in this room.
Maybe.
We could have had 2 more statuettes, that bastard.
It's possible.
Take his boots and piss in them, or I don't know. Are they
Yeah,
good?
piss in his boots.
I mean, if we must. I did have to go.
You seemed a little too excited by that prospect.
I've had to pee for 30 minutes.
Honestly, I haven't had much in me since I threw everything up.
All right. With this, you assume living quarters fully explored, and this niche taken care of. Where do you guys want to go? From here, it looks like you can travel to the eastern area where you had found some of that black mold. It looks like this hallway kind of just is a loop. However, there, Mr. Willowsby kind of does see this raised platform just here on the southern part of that column that separates this giant loop-de-loop hallway.
Let's go check this out, gentlemen. I see some sort of raised platform over here.
Lead the way, Mr. Willowsby.
Oh, no, thank you. No name, you go first. I am going to man no name
I'll
to lead the way.
I'll take the lead. Yes, I'll do the lead. No problem. And he runs into the darkness.
Kay just likes to make Mr. Willowsby a little uncomfortable. He knows he's not going to take the lead, but he likes to suggest it just to
Get his
see
due.
if maybe one day it happens.
Careful, don't get too close to that mold. I don't want to
No. I don't want another one of those mounds with mouths coming at me like it was upstairs at the place.
Yes, it looks harmless enough. Just, I don't want to be tracking you to our new home.
No, of course not. I'll just wait here in the corner and breathe in spores.
It seems safe enough. Unfortunately, fungal studies was not one of my best subjects, so
There's mold.
yes, don't you see it? I point to the yellowish brownish mold that's covering the floor that Mr. Willowsby totally tanked his knowledge on earlier.
Yeah.
That's
we did see it on the other
Pretty
side,
sure
yeah.
we failed that stuff.
We failed that check. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Willowsby's just a neat freak. He doesn't want any of it tracked into his house. Yeah.
Understood.
So there is a door here, but as you guys are traveling along the southern portion of
Southern.
this loop, there is a dried up fountain that sits on this wall here, and then opposite of that there is a door.
How dried up?
There's no water in it. It looks like they're on the central pillar. There's a low basin and a wall spigot about 8 feet high. That looks more like a shower than anything. But it looks like it's dried up completely. And then you've got this door just the south opposite of it. And then as Rognag, you moved further to the west, you can now see that the northern portion of this loop, where that brown mold had kind of been seeping out from another niche on the western facing part of this column, and another room just beyond where that mold is bleeding into.
Well,
Let's see. Ragnak is going to try and prestidigitate some of this mold away using the clean function, or the tidy function, excuse me, of prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
This is how we cast it.
Oh.
Tidy, color, clean, or soil an object. Light focus. So, what? See if he can, clean off a small portion of it with his Mr. Clean magic eraser spell. I think that might be the verbal components, too. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Any effect?
Prestidigitation doesn't seem to have any kind of effect on it. I mean, it does wipe up some of maybe the dead mold around the area, but it kind of looks like, if anything, your magic kind of just brushed the top of the mold, and now it's got a cool little slick where it had attempted to clean.
we must use fire to clean these things.
Oh yes, let's try this. And the hands on fire and flings a small globule of fire with produced flame.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna start trying to burn it away.
Right, so Rognag, you're casting Produce Flame. And Mr. Willowsby, you're taking a torch to the mold.
Yep, gotta clean it up.
All right. As you guys kind of do this in tandem, the mold seems to react to the flame and the torch. Maybe just a few inches before the flame reaches the mold, and the same as your torch, the mold kind of reacts to it in a very unexpected way, in that it almost reaches out and sucks all of the
It's a thing!
heat and warmth from your spell and the torch away, and it grows. And
Oh,
as it,
damn it.
Oh, fuck.
as it does so, it
Fire moss.
it like the strange curved tips that reach out to suck the heat away from the sources. It almost explodes into a spore cloud, spreading itself and making the area even colder within 5 feet. So I'd like for Mr. Willowsby and Rognag to make a save.
Yes, he's about to make a shit. Fortitude.
Yes, it is a fortitude save. Basic fortitude.
I have a +6 to all saving throws, so it'll be the same. So regardless, Rognag rolls an 18.
18 and
Mr. Willowsby rolls a 16.
16. Alright, and 18 is success, 16
Ooh.
is not.
Oh shit!
So,
Mhm.
Mr. Willowsby, you're going to take full damage, and Rognag, you're going to take half of this roll.
Half of what?
I rolled like shit. So, Rognag, you're going to take half of 9, so you'll take 4 points of damage, cold damage, and Mr. Willowsby, you'll take 9. As this cold snaps into place, as the mold reaches out, explodes, and spores spread beyond its original space.
Damn.
God damn it! It's fucking cold.
It's an endothermic mold.
Yes, perhaps more fire is what we need.
No! It reacted to the fire. Did you not see? Did you not see?
Yes, I tried to cast fire spell and it bit me with cold.
I wonder if we use cold.
I don't have capabilities to do cold. But if someone else does,
Alright, the spores settle at your feet and on you a little bit.
it's on me!
Are we in initiative then, or what's going on?
No, not necessarily. It kind of just happened. How do you guys react to that?
Can I prestidigitate the spores off of me?
Yeah.
Okay, do that as quickly as possible.
Is it
Ugh.
after seeing this? Is it possible to redo a nature or herbalism with this new information of how the moss reacted to the flame?
Yeah.
Is one better than another, or
You could do a.
I got nature,
Yep.
or herbalism, but I guess mold isn't an herb, so shit ass 4 for a total of 11.
All right. Yeah. You think you need more fire?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I do have a cold attack, unless, Cosmo, you want to try something?
I have no way of doing a cold attack. I can toss you a potion of healing. You look like you have had a better days.
Definitely.
Who wants this potion of healing before we make this situation even worse?
Give to old man.
Yes. I'm gonna crawl over towards Cosmo, switch spaces with no name.
I could
Yeah,
also
I'll kind of hand it to him, but arms stretched out so he doesn't get too close to me. I don't want you to get that fungal spores on my clothes.
Wait.
These are finally made.
Kay will ask you to wait before you do all of that. We don't have to save the potion. It's been an uneventful morning so far. I do still have some magic within. to heal. So let's use my renewable energy as opposed to this consumable, as it were. And I'll do a 2-action heal, which is 2d8.
Okay.
Plus,
Right? Plus what?
something else.
Yeah, the 2-action heal is it's 1d8 plus 8.
And that with the 2-action, I can get both of you in it, correct?
Nope.
No, that's the 3-action. The 3-action's the AoE.
Well, then fuck it, I'll
It's
just
just
do
a-
that. And
It's just a single
But
D8.
that's only 1d8. That's a trade-off.
shit.
Yep.
Well, I'll ask the group. Well, should I heal all of you, or just one of you at a time?
It feels like, as you guys are kind of standing there talking about what to do and how to heal each other, it's getting extremely cold around the mold. Starting to shiver again.
Oh, it's starting to get cold here, guys. Perhaps I set fire nearby to warm us. Perhaps on mold?
No.
Oh,
We already tried that. Rob, Dad, we must use the scientific method. If fire doesn't work, then let's try its opposite.
Mr. Willowsby and Rognag, you begin to shiver.
perhaps it's very cold. Perhaps I need to get away from what is making me so cold.
I'm gonna
I'll-
move over.
I'll do a 3-action burst. The 3 points of healing. That's not great.
You
but
know, you can do the 2-action on him.
no, I'll do it to both just to see if the healing helps at all.
Well, how many hit points are you down?
9. So I heal 3, and that puts me at 4. I'll be fine.
Okay.
I have a cast heal left as well. So if we need to, but you did a burst heal, right? And
Yep.
the burst heal hits both No Name and Mr. Willowsby, which means Mr. Willowsby heals 3, and No Name also heals 3. Because we're
Yep.
sharing hit points, we heal 6.
Nice.
Cool.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like that. Neato.
Should we go through this door?
What door?
There's a door right. Cosimo standing right by a door.
Oh, why were you blocking door, Cosimo? You did not even see this thing.
I was too busy looking at your shivering little fungal interaction there.
Still a little freezing. Yes.
Shivering little fungal interaction. That has to be a brand new sentence.
It's never been said before.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a fungal pariah, just like Papa always said I'd be.
Sounds like your father was kind of an asshole.
Yep. Well, I can definitely tell you're a pretty fun guy.
Alright, you open this door or not?
Yes, I kick it open.
Alright. It swings open to reveal a latrine.
Oh, I drop Trow and just take a massive dumper.
We have boots for that!
The shit boots. There are shit kickers.
I don't know if you see what was coming out of me, but the boots were not big enough.
Good God.
Yeah, it's a nice looking latrine. It's like stone seats. Probably cold to the touch. It doesn't stink. It's kind of
Not
surprising.
yet.
It does look like it goes into the darkness below. You're not sure what lies beneath or below, but it looks like there's 4 seats.
4 seats.
4 seats and 4 holes.
One of those
Darkness.
communal latrines.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyone else need to go? Plenty of seats. He taps the one to the left of him.
Is this like a key? We all have to poop at the same time and we unlock something?
I mean, you could try it.
Perhaps.
No,
yeah,
no
could be fun.
metagaming, Dylan.
Sorry.
Someone's been reading the adventure.
Yeah.
With, your,
But,
with the power of your poops combined.
I have the power of shart.
I
I battled the shit demon once in a toilet. It's no kind of fun.
All right. Found the latrine.
So,
Now where you guys going?
The latrine or the fire-eating fungus?
there's nothing else down here, right?
Nope.
Did we try the
Nothing we could
frost
see.
spell on the fungus here?
It's not a spell. It's a byproduct of No Name's nature. Here, use your wings. And he's got the energy heart evolution feat, so his wings deal cold damage.
Oh, that's cool as fuck.
So,
With a shot.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Okay.
If this doesn't work, maybe acid. I can't do acid.
I'll
Not
take
since the war.
I'll take some acid.
gonna say.
Not since the war.
Okay, definitely prefers mushrooms. The natural side of things.
Does No Name have any kind of immunities?
Maybe. Should I look it up?
He's immune to bullshit.
Yeah.
Good thing there's no bowls.
Let's see. He's a 14 to hit the mold,
I'll never understand
and
why.
that's a total of 8 points of cold damage.
All right, its AC is 18, and I don't understand how.
That's so dumb. I'm sorry.
Well, because
I gotta say that's so dumb.
It's not dodging. Maybe it's just very thick.
It's very spongy.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a spongy brown mold.
Mhm.
But still, like what? Like the top is. I don't know.
maybe it's like when you're attempting to hit the mold, your damage doesn't actually, it's like you're not transferring the energy to it; it's going through it and hitting the ground instead, or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, it absorbs the hit. I mean, you land on it, but it doesn't seem to have any effect. Maybe if you just strike harder.
Yes.
However, after that, because No Name is within its range, it's gonna take some damage.
Well, do I get my full attack on this thing, or is it?
Oh yeah, you can get your remaining 2 actions.
All right. So my second action is a total of a 1, and my third attack is a total of a 5.
All right. Well,
So he just sits like a cat and flails his wings around a lot.
yeah, it's like attacking a scratching post that is immune to scratches.
Mm-hmm.
And on its turn after, No Name's been there for a round at this point. No Name takes 6 points of cold damage as the mold just emits this aura
Oh, boo.
of extreme cold.
A quick question, Robert.
Mhm.
Would Rognag have taken any of that poison damage if he was wearing a breathing mask?
It's a good question.
Is it an inhaled poison effect, or is it a contact poison?
Yeah, weren't you wearing that mask at some point?
Yeah, after the last gas attack in the room up to the north? Yes. Yep.
That was cold damage. It wasn't directly from the mold.
So I breathed in coldness?
Yeah, it created a cold snap. Like, it sucked all the heat away.
Got
Like-
it. Okay. So it wasn't a poison effect, it was a cold effect?
Right, yeah,
Alright. Just double check.
correct.
Damn it.
Alright, do any of you want to jump into this round of combat?
I don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, unless I can smash this shit with a fucking hammer, I don't know if I can be of any use.
You can try.
But we do have an alchemist fire lesser.
No. Let's not do that. I mean, I'll try. Move in
Okay, we'll do like a kind of a freeform initiative. You guys, and then the mold, and then you guys, and then the mold. So
Yeah, okay. Then I would step into the cold, hit it with a hammer.
So one action, move up.
Wrong button. Wrong button. I didn't mean to power attack. Excuse me. An attack of 22
That is a hit.
for 8 damage.
All right. You're using your maul.
Yes.
All right. So describe to me how you attack this mold off the floor.
I look at it angrily with a bit of shiver in my teeth still.
Okay.
And with a fire in my heart, but not on the weapon, I raise it up high and then bring it down like I'm driving a stake into the ground in a contest to try and beat a machine.
Okay.
To show that.
Very specific. I like it. All right. So you're able to crack some of the stone floor and disrupt the hold that the mold has on it, and it kind of shrinks away. You did something.
Oh, it hates broken stone. It's weak to broken stone, everybody.
Kay will jump in and show it the broken statuettes. And say, look at it! Look at these broken stones!
It's like a holy symbol against vampires. Fuck you, mold! Broken stone.
It forms a hand and gives you the bird.
And I cry inside. That hurts my feelings. In all honesty, Kay probably can't do anything to this, so he's gonna just cheer on Rognag as he beats the ground with the maul.
All right, so that was you. So you're in your third action now, Rognag. You moved up.
Yep.
You hit it. You can either move back or strike again if you'd like.
I will move back to where, just outside of the cold zone, if that works.
You do so. Anybody else?
Is that where the cold zone is?
Yeah. You step in, you start to feel the cold and shivering, and then you step back out. Seems like it's got a range of 5 feet.
But not long. I wasn't in it long enough to take damage.
Nope.
Cool. All right, skirmish tactics, yo.
Anybody else want to jump in?
Maybe I'll just like jump up there with Oh, I don't have my kukri out though.
Pull your kukri, jump in, attack, take some cold damage, jump out next round.
I mean, Kay's at full.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to spend the time smashing this thing, if that's what you guys want to do, we can kind of.
Or we could just
animate
like
this.
run away. Like, do we think that this is necessary?
There's something on the other side that he saw.
Like a hallway, yeah.
Oh, is there? Oh,
There is, yeah. There is another room. So there's another niche, just like the where the slab was on the opposite side of this column in the center of this loop, with another very similarly shaped room as that living quarters was on the opposite side. So it's a very asymmetrical map, right? So, but on this niche, in this niche, it looks like there's brown mold kind of spewing forth from some crevices that you can't see, and across the hallway and into the western equivalent of this room.
All right, Kay will jump in then. He, after seeing Rognag do some damage to it, he says, "Ha ha! Have at thee!" Pirate within his soul comes out.
Okay.
He'll draw his kukri. Step up. I can do it right here, right?
Yep.
And then he will attack with the kukri as opposed to trying to stab it with an arrow.
Yes. Spell it correctly, K.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, nice!
Fuck
20,
yeah.
26 total.
Unfortunately, it's immune to critical hits.
Fucking course. So that is
Womp
4 points of slashing damage. Do we get to pull a crit card though, or no? No, because it's immune.
Yeah, it's immune.
Boo!
Boo.
Ooh, this man.
Boo this man. Cool. All right, 4 points of slash.
All right, you slash at the mold on the ground, and he lifts him up and just kind of sloughs off the edge of the blade.
And he goes, ill, and flings it off.
Ew. anybody else? Mr. Willowsby and No Name.
Caught him by surprise how much it disgusts him.
Yeah, Mr. Willowsby's gonna back up.
You gonna have No Name attack, or were you actually gonna do something?
No, he tried to attack 3 times and failed. Because the mold literally can't dodge. Mr. Willowsby is assuming that it's immune to cold.
Makes sense.
Yep.
So does this thing look like it's getting damaged at all?
It does. It looks like it's kind of shrinking away, and they are removing it with every blow that it is taking. Except No Name didn't seem to have any effect on it, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Cosimo's gonna try his hand in there since he broke his fucking longbow in the last exchange. All
Oh,
he has
yeah.
is his dagger.
Right.
Yeah.
Known as mending, right?
Nope.
So I'm gonna try something. I've never tried it before. So I'm gonna go up and attempt to feint it before I attack it. See how
Right.
that goes.
Okay.
Juke in the mold.
Yeah, I'm juking him out. Deception check against its perception DC.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
All right.
25.
You believe you successfully
All right,
juked
I'm
this
rolling
thing.
for a fucking attack.
Okay,
My dagger.
roll the hit.
Oh my god, you're not gonna believe it. It's another fucking natural 20.
Holy
It's
shit.
3 natural 20s I just did.
All right. Well, unfortunately, it's immune to critical hits and also
Oh, yeah.
precision damage. So, no sneak attack damage, no crit damage, and because it's not a thinking creature, your juking didn't actually work either.
Did anything happen? Did I hurt him in any way?
But fucking
You hit it.
double A plus for effort, man.
Right.
Yeah, for real.
You walk up, kind of like doing your fucking fancy footwork. Everybody's kind of impressed, and then you walk up to stab at it. Go and roll your damage.
Okay.
It looks cool as fuck. Yeah.
Damn, Cosimo. That attack was prettier than Kay's teeth.
Kay smiles with his lips very tight. He's lips pressed together but smiling.
That is 5 damage.
All right, you take another swath of the mold out,
Nice.
and that's everybody's turn.
Well-
So,
Like my juke saved me from the cold, at least, right? Did that look kind of cool? I was like,
Yes, it was very hot, yes.
as it comes around to the mold's turn, you can feel the cold snap growing around it, and then until it just breaks all of you. It's just too cold to bear, and all of you, or not all of you, Cosimo and Kay are going to take 10 points of damage.
Ooh,
Whoa.
there's no save on that?
No save. It's an aura.
Ooh, fart.
Ooh, fart!
what caused that to happen?
Just being within 5 feet of the edge, any edges of the mold.
Yes, perhaps you pop in, you strike, you then pop back out next time. Like I did, to avoid cold damage.
That's the cold snap, and we're back to your guys' turns.
Alright. So, do we all agree we step in, we strike, we step out, and for however long it takes?
Yeah, so now you guys can
Yeah.
strike twice and then step back. For those of you that are already in up close melee range with it. And if this is the rest of the tactics, and I imagine you guys will be better about dipping out for at least one of your actions.
Mhm.
Over time, you wear the mold down, and it just kind of sloughs off. It loses its firmness, its sponginess, and kind of deflates all throughout the entirety of this room.
We did it.
Dun, da, 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 dun, 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 da, da. Now what? Now what do you guys do? Explore the room? Step on the mold?
Yeah, if it's basically inert.
Seems so.
Mm-hmm.
Move your tokens accordingly.
Okay. Let's go.
Cosimo's gonna drink his one of his potions.
This room looks very interesting. The ceiling of this large chamber glows with what looks like natural sunlight, illuminating a series of work tables, vices, spinning wheels, and blocks of unfinished marble that identify the room as a sculptor's workshop. A huge, unfinished statue of an imposing, bare-chested warrior wielding a staff-like rod in its left hand dominates the northern wall. The hairless figure looks similar to the bas-relief on the sarcophagus upstairs, but is clearly meant to be a different person. A short red metal pedestal against the southern wall displays what appears to be a jet-black stone egg the size of a small boulder. A golden glyph, an equilateral triangle with short hash marks through each leg, marks the face of each egg. So the egg's at the south, unfinished statue of dude with the rod to the north. What do you do?
Does the rod look like it's removable?
You can try.
Rognag tries.
It does not move. However, you notice that there are 6 grooves that have been cut along the staff's shaft.
Ooh. Huh, okay. I point that out to everyone. Look, there are tiny little niches in this staff here. I wonder what this rod could be.
Niched for her pleasure.
Yeah,
You son of a niche.
perhaps, what are the sizes of those little statues? Do they look like maybe they could fit in place here?
They don't. They don't look like they fit at all.
What if we tried really hard to shove them in?
We could break them all and force them in.
Throw them on ground, I step now.
Maybe scoop up some of the fungus and put it in there.
So there's
Oh.
eggs?
There is
What?
one. There
Love
is
scrambled eggs.
a jet black stone egg. It's a stone
Oh.
egg that's the size of a small boulder. That has golden glyphs carved onto it.
Let's get some occultism going. Trying
Oh, sorry.
to read these runes.
So it's
Glyphs?
Fucking glyphs, bruh.
the egg is sitting on a short red metal pedestal against the wall. Displays what appears to be a jet black stone egg the size of a small boulder. A golden glyph that is an equilateral triangle with with short hash marks through each leg of the triangle marks the face of the egg. I see. So it's just a triangle where on all 3 sides there's one straight line, but the lines are not connected, and that's on the face of it.
Okay. Should I set on fire or eat the hammer?
Yeah, maybe give old Humpty Dumpty a little whack there.
Other people who are in the group, what do you say?
I'm at a loss, honestly.
Jason,
detect
are you
magic. Detect magic.
Jason, are you around?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Detect magic. The egg does seem to emanate some kind of magic.
Oh, this egg's magic.
Right, Bane.
He doesn't say it like that. He says this egg might be some type of magic. Does seem to be emanating something.
Well, let's see what kind of magic it is. I'll do read aura.
Okay. You cast the spell, and it seems to have some kind of mix of conjuration and transmutation magics about it.
Conjuration and transmutation? How peculiar.
So wait, does that mean that egg's gonna sprout legs and start walking around and stuff?
Could be.
Well, this seems more like transmutation to me.
I don't know much about this hocus pocus stuff, but I don't like it.
Yeah. I haven't really read up on it. That's more the nerd thing.
Anything else you want to try in this room? Maybe? Maybe
It's that
not?
doorway to the south, right? Or is
Perception.
the egg?
Your perception doesn't really show much else.
What was your perception?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's just passive.
Yeah. If you want to actively look for something, you can roll.
Dirty 20 for Rock Knight.
Okay. Searching the room. See, you guys are spending another 10 minutes kind of rifling around.
Yeah, I'll do that too. I don't know what to do on this egg, but I'll do a.
What, you gonna do an occultism thing on it, or is that not?
Oh well, since it's not really glyphs on it or runes or anything. It's just one rune. I mean, maybe I'll try it, or I can do a nature, but it's not alive. It's just a magic egg.
Yeah, it sounds pretty odd to me, like an occult type of thing.
I'll give it a try.
How are you guys? Is Cosimo going to search the rest of the room too?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be carefully eyeballing the room
Okay.
for any sort of like traps or locks or anything hidden. Would I roll something for these?
Yeah, perception. If you're actively looking. Oh, I didn't see your occultism
17
roll.
occultism.
There you go.
That's a 13 perception.
All right. With your perception check, possibly you don't find much else in this room.
Perhaps we push past the door.
What is it that we were talking about?
What? What's up?
Well, I was just going to say, what was it we were talking about shoving the statues into? You said there's like some divots or something, right?
Yeah, they're the rock size.
It's like niches in a staff.
Yep.
I see.
Give me your 60.
So that occultism roll of 17. You can't pinpoint it, but you think that it's a planar symbol of some kind, having to do with an elemental lord of Earth. So having
Jesus.
something to do with the plane of Earth.
Okay. I'll convey that.
Those can't be good. Especially if conjuration is part of these things, construction. Perhaps I smash it before it summons dire fucking elemental lord of stone and crushing. Or we see what's beyond this doorway to the south, yeah.
There was no doorway to the south.
Oh, I thought there was.
No, it's just that's where the egg is.
Oh. Well,
There's
shit.
something to the egg. It's magical. There must be holding something closed. Maybe you need to break it or
Yeah.
move it. You like to move things. I know that.
I do like lifting. Yes, perhaps I can lift this thing.
You like to move it.
I like to what?
Move it.
Nice.
Let's try this then. He's gonna attempt to lift this thing.
All right, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Athletics
yeah,
check,
that works
yes.
Too, yeah. 13.
Cosimo sits at the ready with his dagger up just in case.
Yeah, 13.
All right, you wrap your arms around it, try and lift it up, and you can't get it to budge. It's too heavy. Straining for a couple of seconds, you can't even lift it out of this pedestal.
It's moments like this I'm glad I took massive shit earlier. Really. Otherwise,
Veins
I
are
probably
popping.
would have crapped my pants here.
A bead of sweat begins to form at the brow.
What if we all try to assist him? Did it give at all?
And then you kind of slam it down. Didn't seem to. Maybe moved a millimeter.
I don't know.
You turn back to look at your companions and say, "I don't know." And the out of the corner of your eye, Kay, as you're looking at Rognag, kind of look back at you. You see the egg kind of move a little bit, and then a little bit more,
Shit.
and then it begins to kind of unravel or unfold itself into the shape of this very stout, grumpy
Earth elemental.
looking creature, and it kind of just stands there. It rubs its eyes, opens its mouth with a large yawn, and then kind of blinks twice with the sound of rocks kind of grinding against each other slowly. This is what the creature looks like.
Oh, he's kind of cute.
He's like a little Grogu with elephantitis of the everything.
Yeah.
Alright, he doesn't like that you've woken him up, or maybe he does. Doesn't know who you are. And then it points at Rognag and it grumbles something
I don't
that
speak-
you can't understand.
Terran, but I think he just called me Mama.
This is how Terran babies come out. They come out swinging. Assert your dominance immediately upon your parentals.
You can fucking try. I have a fucking pick right now, man.
Oh yeah, you
Designed
do.
for
Oh, shit.
fucking
Yeah.
up stone.
That'll be great against this thing.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, he's a weakness to picks.
And then it looks like it rears its arm back, getting ready to punch. And we'll pick this up next week.
Wow. Damn.
Bum bum bum.
We
He's
woke
right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you again for listening to another episode of the Random Rolls podcast and this crew as we move through the Age of Worms adventure, book 1 of a bit, the Whispering Cairn. As we continue to move forward through this cairn. Cairn. Can't get enough of these cairns. They're so funny.
True.
All right.
That's where all the magic happens.
Toodaloo! Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Recording again.
Recording.
I've been recording this whole time. Should I
No,
stop?
it's
and
too late.
redo
Just
this?
keep going from there.
You've got some interesting
Yeah.
sound bites for me, for sure.
Jason, you good?
Yep, I'm good.
Alrighty.
Just isolate all the times you said come.
Come.
Come,
Come.
come.
Captain Morgan, spiced cum. Have you guys ever heard that song?
Yeah, you sent that to us once.
I love that song. It's so absurd. It's a meme song and it's great. You know what else is great? Balls. No, we have to do the countdown first. 5, 4, 3,
3,
2,
1.
One.
5,
5,
4,
3, 2,
2,
1.
Come balls.
False.
That was hilarious.